my friends, and welcome to Wearing the Dream, the Bearded Lifestyle. I'm your host, Dane, and I'm really excited about this. This is the first episode of a show I've been wanting to do for a while. It's a show about beards, beard care, the products we use to do it, as well as some things that are going on in the bearded community, such as some of the meetups and competitions. Now, obviously I have a beard, and years ago when I started to grow my beard, I ran into a problem I think most guys run into, and that is that it is rough and scratchy and itchy and irritating when you first get into it. And I think I made the mistake that a lot of people made as well, and that was I was using shampoo in my beard. Well, as it turns out, you shouldn't be using shampoo. As it turns out, there is a whole bunch of great products out there to help maintain a beard. My first introduction to it was actually at a Renaissance festival. So a couple of ladies called me over to their booth and introduced me to beard oil. I had no idea what it was, but they told me about it and they applied some of it to my beard. And again, who doesn't want some beautiful women at a Renaissance festival running their fingers through your beard? Well, I love the way it felt, not just the fingers, but the oil itself. And I noticed that instantly it did make my beard a little bit smoother and it gave it a nice sheen. So I bought a couple bottles of it, went home, started using it, and absolutely loved it. At which point I decided, hey, there's got to be other products out there. So I started going online and looking around, and lo and behold, yes, there were a lot of products out there. And for those of you who are just getting into growing a beard or getting into using beard products for the first time, it can be a little overwhelming. And I understand it. There are tons of products out there. It seems like every time I log into my email or get onto Facebook, I see a dozen new advertisements for some new beard company or a product they're putting out that I've never even heard of. Well, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this show, was to help you guys sort through the good stuff and the bad stuff. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And remember, this is only my opinion. If you find a product that works really well for you, that's great. Let me know. Share it around. That's part of being in this community, is helping each other out and letting each other know what great products are out there. With that said, I do also want to say that make sure you find the products that work best for you. Different people are going to have different types of facial hair depending upon genetics. So again, make sure you get the products that work best for you. With that said, I want to introduce you guys to a product that I've been using for a while that I have found to be really, really interesting, and I haven't honestly found much else out there that's close to it, and that is Genesis from Roughneck Beard Company. A beard spray? Really? Is this some sort of gimmick? What's it all about, really? Well, on the website they list a bunch of the scientific breakdowns of it, and you can go on their website and read all about it and all the things they put in there. There's things like aloe vera and vitamin B12, biotin, things that are really great for your beard. So I decided, what the heck, let me try this guy out. So I got myself a bottle of it and started using it, and I loved it immediately. Basically the idea is, as soon as you get out of the shower, you spray this into your beard. My beard, it usually takes about 10 to 12 sprays to kind of cover the whole thing. If you have a shorter beard, you could probably do in 3 to 5 sprays. Again, use it how you want to use it to find the best results. But for me, I spray it in as soon as I get out of the shower, and what it does is it helps lock in the moisture. And I let it sit there for about 10 minutes while I'm doing the rest of my morning routine, getting dressed, drinking my morning tea, listening to podcasts, things like that. Once it's kind of set in there, then you can apply your oils and balms. So, does it really work? And my answer is yes, it does. When I first started using Genesis, the very first thing I noticed was how light and refreshing it felt. My skin actually started to tingle in a really good way. And I think that might be the aloe in there working. But it did. It made my skin underneath my facial hair feel really, really fresh, which was something I hadn't felt in a long time. Next thing I noticed was how much fuller it made my beard look. Even within the first day, I noticed that there was more girth to it. And it definitely helped the oil stay in there a lot better. Super, super impressed by this product. And so I have been using this product for quite a while now. Every single morning, spray it in there, let it sit, and apply my oils. So that is kind of the breakdown of what Genesis is. Now, the question is, is there anything else out there? And the answer to that is yes, there is actually. Roughneck makes another product called the J-Rod juice. And what is the J-Rod juice? Well, J-Rod juice is Genesis plus caffeine. Again, is this another gimmick? Well, there are a lot of great benefits to caffeine, and go onto the website, you can read the full breakdown of it, all the scientific talk on what caffeine actually does for you. But I think what you guys all want to know is, does it work? Is it worth it? Because I've already talked about the Genesis, and my answer is yes, the J-Rod juice does work as well. Does the caffeine have any sort of added benefit? For me, I noticed it did. One thing I noticed that the J-Rod juice does that the Genesis didn't do was it made my beard a little stronger looking. As far as when it's really, really frizzy, this helped kind of tame it down. It added a little strength to it that I didn't have before. Is that a benefit over the regular Genesis? Well, if you live in an area that has high humidity, I would say it does. I live in the mountains of western North Carolina. It's a rainforest here. We have really high humidity. So a lot of days, my beard looks really, really poofy, and this has done a great job of helping to tame it down. Now, on days when it's really cold and really brittle outside, and it's just dry and you get that feeling, the Genesis is what I really love to use because I think that adds in an element of fluffiness to it. So I kind of alternate between the two of these depending upon the weather and depending upon what my beard wants to do today. So that is Roughneck's Genesis and Roughneck's J-Rod juice. Two great products that I think really do a wonderful job. Definitely not a gimmick in my book. So I want to thank you guys for spending some time with me and stopping by for my first episode. I am really excited about this. I'm hoping to be able to get a video out about once a week to you guys, and I have a whole bunch of products lined up that I'm really excited about reviewing. With that said, if you guys have a product that you want me to review, you want me to check out, please let me know. Have you guys used the Genesis from Roughneck before? If you have, let me know what you think of it. If you haven't, why don't you get yourself a bottle? Try it out. Let me know what you think. Are there other beard sprays out there? I haven't come across any. If you guys know of another beard spray that does something like this, let me know. I would love to get my hands on it, try it, and compare it to these, and then let you guys know. So again, you guys, thank you very much for stopping by. This is Wearing the Dream, the Bearded Lifestyle. I'm your host, Dane, and keep bearding.